I'm just waiting for the timer to start. Hello, how are we doing? This is WTii, and this is a little video to celebrate the 2,000 videos. And I want to say a big thank you to everyone that's been watching my videos so far, and I hope you've enjoyed them. And I hope you got through a lot of those Warcraft 3 videos that I uploaded a few days ago. All about 37 videos, although a lot of them were parts, but there's still a lot of videos out there. Good sort of like, well, 37 actual videos, 37 lots of 15-minute parts, something like that. So, yeah, quite a bit to get through, and if you're done with that, then maybe you might... My throat's going all tight there for a moment. Must be nervous. Yeah, if you're done with that, then you might enjoy some games that will be coming up in the next few days. Now, one thing I definitely noticed, although this is something that isn't new to me, is if you upload a lot of content, it generally has a negative impact on your channel. Now, a lot of you probably don't know about this, but I lost subscribers from actually uploading that many videos, and that's just the way it goes a lot of the time. And yeah, it's a negative for you. So what I will do is I've got some nice long videos, but I will more than likely probably put up one video a day. That's how I think I'm going to wing this, or one video for a particular theme. I haven't got any Hearthstone videos coming up anytime soon. Heroes of the Storm I'm working on, got lots of guides and stuff like that for Heroes of the Storm, but it's all going to be really kind of sort of well, how should I say, I want the information to be as accurate as possible, so essentially that's going to be like the highest quality stuff that I'm going to probably produce, which is therefore going to take me a bit longer to put out, because it's going to take a lot of time putting everything in the right place. So I've got a lot of that stuff, but that will have to come in its own time. And I've got some compilations. So this is pretty much what you're going to get. Today, I'm going to upload Invisible Knights. Yeah, it's an interesting game. It's just slightly over an hour long, so what I probably will try to do is, if I can, I will try to keep the Warcraft 3 games, 20 minutes plus. But obviously, ideally, I would try to keep them longer, but it obviously depends on how the games go. And if they aren't long enough, then I'll have to chain some together. That way, you're going to get quite a lot of bang for your buck out of one video. So, yeah, we've got Invisible Knights. Then... tomorrow I'll upload a Tower Island, and then the following days on from there I'll upload an Amnesia compilation. That's 2 hours long, and if you're not interested in Amnesia, then I'll upload a Warcraft 3 video for that day too. So there's quite a few compilations coming out, and they're all worth checking out. Although I would say that, but they really are, because I put a lot of effort into them, basically getting the best of the best bits. And there's even a Witty Rage one that Pracky created, where it's a lot of the moments where I go nuts. So yeah, there's a lot of videos coming out for this week, and on top of that, I will say that not tonight, but I think Wednesday, 4 PM GMT, I'll probably stream some Hearthstone, but if that changes, I'll probably mention it in my Twitter account, because it's easiest. I don't know whether it's too spammy when I create videos on YouTube where I'm literally just saying, "Oh, I'll be streaming." That's not necessary, but I think there's a way to do it where I can just put out a text message or something like that without having to create a video saying what I'm doing. So always keep an eye on the channel in that case, but otherwise I'll always definitely post it on Twitter, because that's a nice easy way to get information out there without feeling like you're clogging it up too much. So yeah, Hearthstone stream tomorrow 4 PM probably, and I can't 100% commit to it, but expect there to be Warcraft 3 games this weekend. So Saturday evening, I would say 6 PM GMT would be a good time to start those off. And what I'd probably do is, if we get enough games, like a few hours worth, I'd probably break them down into hour-long segments and upload an hour a day sort of thing. Because that's the way it's going at the moment. Because when we do this is why I end up with so many videos sometimes. Is other times I've got like no videos and I'm screwed. And then I have too many videos because I like the GBR customs. Because we play like a multitude of games, I then like to sort of give them their own theme and upload them sort of individually. But that never quite worked out because there's just a whole load of little games. Although recently I had no choice because of the 15-minute upload. So it kind of blended in together that way. But now that I'm back to normal uploads, I can probably amalgamate a lot of those Warcraft 3 custom games together. So essentially fuse them into 1 hour long parts. And you'll have to just stay tuned for the next few days when we've got all of those parts up. Because obviously if I upload 3 hours worth, not everyone's going to get around to seeing it. It's going to be wasted content. So got to get the right balance here. So I hope you you understand where I'm coming from. It's very important to get the balance here because, like I say, if you upload too much, then you get negative feedback. Not only is it, you know, people get overwhelmed by it, the content doesn't get seen. You actually lose subscribers. You'd be better off if you did nothing at all, which is a weird, strange irony sometimes about YouTube. But anyway, I will continue to produce stuff because that's what I do. And that's it. So like I say, there'll be some the videos won't be named 2000 not 2000 subscribers, 2000 video, you know, special or anything like that, like I've done in the past. I'll try to keep the names more simple. If you've noticed the new format I've been using, trying to keep things a lot more clear because I'm very sort of OCD and I like to label things and organize things to the nth degree, and because of that a lot of my videos were like Warcraft 3 -845 this that 1 versus 1 then the player names. And that's more for, this comes back to the time where when I originally started this channel I was just simply uploading stuff as an archive. It wasn't supposed to, you know, become anything, but it has, and I'm grateful that it has. So yeah, I've still got a bit of that archiving mentality in me, unfortunately, where I need to sometimes just sort of say no. And this is going to be the same for some content. If you're in some of the games that I'm in and you don't see it get uploaded, that's what I'm going to change now. This is going to be one of the few minor changes. Is I've always tried to be fair and, well, I've always been honest, but it sounds like I'm not being honest now, but it really is not the case. It's just the fact that I used to upload everything, so it's to say, well, if I win, I win. But then you'll see a game of me losing. I don't just upload the games where I only win. You see me lose, and that is what it is. I hope mostly people appreciate that, but obviously you get the people out there that sort of don't understand that people can lose, and they don't like to see that. When they actually watch a game where you're losing, they in turn feel bad, and then they negatively give feedback towards the video. So it's just another strange thing. Everyone wins and loses. No one, not even the best of the best, can win every single game. What was I really talking about? I'm trying to get back on track here. So something about archiving, putting videos out. Oh, that was it. Yeah. So what I'm saying is not all of my content now, everything that I record will necessarily get uploaded, because I want to go down the road of better quality rather than better quantity. So like I say, I'm trying to do one video a day, but obviously, you know, make it quite long if I can, depending on how much footage I've got recorded, how rendering has been for me. Because you've got to remember, when I render, it takes 2 to 3 times the video length. So if I'm giving you an hour's worth, that's 3 hours of me, of my CPU being at like 70 to 100% usage, where everything is freaking stupidly slow, so I can't really do much. So that's 3 hours of that cracking on. And I can have that sometimes going on overnight, but then I sleep in the same room that I have the PC in, so whilst I'm sleeping it gives me pretty bad sleeps, because all I can hear is in the background. It's like, oh, for God's sake, shut up. But there you go. So yes, I do like to ramble, as you noticed, but The point I'm getting at is the quality will be much better. So I will be picking out games that I think are worthy of being uploaded rather than just uploading everything, which is what I did pretty much before. And I didn't have a problem with that, but obviously, like I stated, it's got negative impacts, and it is better, I think, just to have the one or every now and then a few videos, because I can totally understand if people subscribe and then the next day they check their inbox and there's like 30 videos from this guy that they've recently unsubscribed to. They're going to unsubscribe. It's like, who the hell? I can't be bothered with this. So it's a funny way, rather than sort of going along the road of, okay, that's strange, I'll just save that for later and get round to it. It's just a straight up. So it's just the way it goes. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So if you don't see a game that you're in, that you know you've been in, which I've been recording, that's your reason why. Although I'm no doubt going to have to answer that question a lot of times because not everyone's going to see this video. So yeah, I'm expecting that. But just going to be focusing on the stuff that I like, that I think is worthy of putting up, and hopefully you'll like that content too. So, like I say, Warcraft 3 stuff coming out throughout the week to celebrate 2,000 videos. It's freaking crazy. Can't believe I've done that many, but I'm not that surprised considering I do love doing what I do. So there's probably going to be many more videos coming out in the future. And that's it, pretty much. Warcraft 3 videos, Hearthstone stream tomorrow, 4 PM GMT, although I'll probably mention that again. And Warcraft 3 games on Saturday evening, so I'll probably be mentioning that again as well sometime down the line, so we can have some fun and celebrate hopefully another 6 versus 6 themed game. A lot of people are sort of saying Firelord and stuff like that, and whilst I'm okay with that, I'm not totally okay, because one player is just going to go pure Spirit Walkers or pure priests and pretty much hard counter a hero. So it's not so good to go a summon hero, I think. It's much better to do something like Tinker only. He can be somewhat countered, but he's quite flexible, and a lot of people can get up to a lot of mischief with the Tinker, so possibly Tinker only for Saturday. I think that's where I'm going to leave it. I could mention other heroes, but I'm going to say Tinker only, and we'll see where we go from there, because that's what I'm feeling. Alright, thank you all for watching, and sorry for the longer than intended video, and I hope I've got everything out there, so yeah, thank you, and take care.